Welcome to Rob Talks. Thank you for supporting our channel. Here's the translation from the Mayan calendar for December 19, 2025. Now let's explore what all three Mayan calendars have to say. First up is the long count calendar, which is being represented by 13 Baktun, 0 Katun, 13 Tun, 0 Uinal, and the Tzolk'in. This long count is extraordinary. With the change to 13 Tun, the O Weanal and the Tzolk'in, it marks the completion of one cycle and the birth of another. It's a moment where past timelines release and new trajectories now become available. The 0 Weanal and the Tzolk'in reflect an absolute reset point. It's the doorway between cycles. You are standing at a spiritual threshold. What has been integrated now cannot be undone, and what no longer belongs cannot follow you forward. This is not a day for force, it is a day for choice, surrender, and alignment. You're being asked to consciously choose one value you will carry into the new cycle. This is a day to pause before acting, and to let clarity arise from the stillness. Also, take time to acknowledge how far you've come. Before I move on to the Tzolk'in calendar, I'm also translating the entire Tzolk'in 13-day cycle in its own video. If you're interested, I'll link it at the end of this one. Today's date is 10 Manik. Manik is represented by the deer. It's about spiritual tools, healing hands, sacred service, and calm strength. The number 10 is about manifestation, realization, and bringing spirit into form. Together, 10 Manik grounds sacred energy into the body and into action. The deer stands steady, not rigid, but rooted. This day teaches spiritual maturity. You do not need to prove your power, just simply embody it. This is a day when healing now comes through consistency, integrity, and calm presence. You're being asked to act from steadiness rather than urgency, and to offer help or healing where it feels natural. This is a time to ground your body and to use your spiritual tools with intention. Now let's see what the Hob calendar has to say. Today's date is 15 Sip. Sip is a month of centering power, establishing spiritual authority, and stabilizing foundations. Day 15 is about strengthening, reinforcement, and durability. Together, 15 Sip reinforces what has already begun. This day is about making your new foundation strong enough to last. Sip reminds you that true authority is calm, true strength is centered, and true power does not rush. You're being asked to strengthen a daily practice, clarify boundaries that protect your energy. This is also a time to commit to what supports your long-term stability, and to stand firmly in your truth without explanation. Now let's look at what the collective message is from all three calendars. Here's the meaning of each calendar summed up. The long count reflects a profound reset. One cycle ends, another begins. The Tzolk'in is about when spiritual power becomes embodied and usable, and the Hob calendar is about establishing that the new foundation is reinforced and stabilized. Together, this is a day of embodied rebirth. Collectively, this is a timeline reset point, a time when old systems, identities, and patterns that cannot sustain the next cycle quietly dissolve. A day when new structures form, not through chaos, but through grounded presence. The lesson for the day is that stability is the bridge between endings and beginnings. Those who remain centered become anchors for others. The message for you today is that everything you've learned now becomes the ground beneath your feet, so stand calmly, choose deliberately, and move steadily. This is a day of quiet power and deep alignment. Here is an affirmation reflecting today's calendars, but please first remember to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe to help us grow. Thank you. Now here's the affirmation. I release the old with gratitude and step forward grounded, steady, and aligned with my true path. Thank you all for your support.